husband blames me for stepdaughter going no contact. Can a marriage survive this? Please be kind. I am lost and I have no clue what to do. I live away from family and have limited funds. I messed up bad, and I have tried to be better in the past year. DH and I have been together for 9 years, and I was originally excited to have a daughter. I met his daughter when she was 9. His marriage was devoid of spiciness, loveless, and he left when the baby mama was pregnant with their second, and he realized he didn't want a relationship like that. Stepdaughter struggled with the divorce, and baby mama often whined about how she had to take care of newborn duties alone. He was denied 50-50 at first because she wanted to only so his family cut him off. Stepdaughter and I didn't get along. She would cry and kept trying to manipulate me to get her way. I would set up play dates and she would do what she could to get out of them. I was told I wasn't wanted at school events. She didn't want to be in my wedding party when I asked her to be my maiden of honor, and also refused to stand with her dad. When I redecorated the home and swapped rooms around when she was in junior high, she told everyone I got rid of her room. She just had a different one and made me into the bad guy. We have a home free of animal products, and I wouldn't let her bring certain clothing items inside. Rather than respect the house rules, she called DH's parents to take her home to her mom's after DH and I told her no. By the time she was 16, I went full nacho. Nacho is not your kids, not your responsibility, with her and her brother. A whole different story. I had my babies and my oldest is disabled. I ended up having my job that paid well to care for them full time. We hit some financial troubles because of this, and DH worked more. We were lucky if daughter would join her brother for EOW visits. I was full not your kid, not your responsibility, and told DH he was in charge of taking care of them. I cooked for myself, my kids, and him, but told him that he had to deal with them. This is kind of mean. You're refusing to cook for kids that are not your own, but they're your stepchildren? You sound like an evil stepmother, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's normal for kids to act out. And also, didn't your husband have an affair with you?
Look, I mean, undeniably, like, she's got a hard life. Her kids are disabled, and that's terrible. That's awful. Don't ever want to deal with that. That's a separate thing. That doesn't absolve you from the fact that you're part of the reason why the father left his ex-wife while like she was young and while the son was still in his mother's womb. You know what I mean?
They have a right to like not like you. I'm sorry. You need to earn their respect, and they might not ever think of you like that because you're the reason their parents are not together. Sorry. Like, that's the truth. And these are the consequences of your actions.
Also, teenagers, man, especially at that age, they're going to be extra hostile. I think they're allowed to be upset.
I think they are too. If I planned something, they could come along if they were pleasant. There was an incident where I will admit I was the petty one and I lost my temper, dropped stepson with his grandparents on the way to the zoo after he whined about not getting plushy money. Stepdaughter loves to tell the story to everyone despite me apologizing to stepson. I never stopped DH from having a relationship with her. We have a special needs child and we both made sacrifices. The only problem we had was with child support. My in-laws cut DH off during the divorce and baby mama refused to work with us. And then she got remarried to a doctor and her kids threw their lifestyles in our faces and said it was for her kids. The courts were no help and DH had to get a second job. The issue was last month. Stepdaughter turned 18 and completely ignored her father's attempt at congratulating her. She went out with her mom and stepfather, and my husband was heartbroken after seeing the pictures on Facebook. I was furious and made a comment about how she was happy to take his money, but couldn't even answer his texts. He has paid enough in child support that she never had to go without help with college. Baby mama ended up causing a stir over that, and DH was pissed at me. Oh God, this is insane. Well, he got a letter in the mail from her. She accused him of leaving her mom for me, putting me first, his partner, and said that stepfather was more of a dad to her. We have issues with stepson, possible ODD, and he does whatever his sister does. DH has been crying and kept accusing me of ruining his relationship with his kids. We've been fighting all week and he is staying with his brother until Labor Day. Is there any way we can save this? He blames me for his kid cutting off contact. We have a severely disabled child, a toddler, and another on the way. I'm scheduling marriage counseling, but we don't have the money for much more. DH isn't talking with our kids either besides the evening phone calls. I've never seen him break down like this.
Buddy, you did this to yourself.
You kind of did this to yourself. Like, you're fully being like the evil stepmother stereotype, and you having your own kids to take care of does not absolve you from needing to take care of your husband's kids. Like not cooking for them? Like, are you kidding me?
I guess it can be frustrating, like doing all you can, given the circumstances, to sort of be a mother-like figure, a stepmother figure. That can be very frustrating, I'm sure, but you have to just sort of take it.
Yeah, you literally have to take it. I'm sorry. You are their father's affair partner.
And sometimes people, you know, especially in their adolescence, in their teens, will like really lash out intensely. But then like as they get older, they'll mature a bit more and understand things a bit more.
This is a funny comment. Marriage and pregnant being in the same sentence is killing me. Yeah, that's really funny. That's a good point. So at the beginning, OP referred to the ex-wife as they were having like this marriage that had no spicy time, but then the wife was also pregnant. Those two things kind of contradict each other. Genuine question. Why would kids like you after finding out that you're their dad's affair partner? It never made sense to me why affair partners get so upset that the kids don't like them. Doesn't make any sense. These are the consequences of your actions. Sorry. In their mind, you're the one that ruined the family. They like kind of are.
You
though.
are, yeah,
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
and the father is equally as culpable, but
Yeah,
like,
no, he's definitely at fault too.
it's
Like
50-50, honestly.
Yeah.
In fact, maybe I would say even more like 60-40.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he's the one who started looking.
It's definitely the dad's fault more than hers, but it's just like you need to come to terms with the fact that they're just not gonna like you unless you earn their trust. Not cooking for them while at the same time cooking for your biological children. That is some evil stepmother. Like that's straight out of Cinderella. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. OP calling the ex-wife a baby mama tells you all about the kind of woman she is. It's interesting the way that she's chosen to like talk about this. Like she's saying that, oh, her kids are whining about this and that. Oh, it's his baby mama. And it's like, no, that's his ex-wife.
Baby mama, like, why is that? Is it like a derogatory?
Yeah, it is definitely derogatory for sure. Baby mama implies that like you're out of wedlock, like having children. Why do you keep having children if you can't afford the ones you have? I mean, that's a very good point. That's a debate for another day. It seems to me like you are the classic Cinderella sort of stepmother. It doesn't really sound like you're taking responsibility for how this marriage came about. And it doesn't really sound you want to even do the bare minimum, like feed children. I don't know. You kind of I'm just saying, her having a hard life does not make her an angel.
It's true. It doesn't
Yeah.
make her an angel. I don't like how she treated her stepkids and how she talked about the previous marriage. She's got her own issues. That's tough to deal with, but you are married to a guy and you ruined the idea of your stepchildren's marriage, like their idea of family and love. Like you fractured their family. And so you are forever going to be evil in their eyes.
Unless you really make an effort and stop doing things like, I don't know, just like causing little weird petty fights for no reason. Taking away basic needs like food and clothing, by the way. All right, you are the devil, my friend.
God, it's so lonely up here.